Hey, it's Uncle Chubbs. In this video, we're gonna do like an introduction to what else is also living within this world. Also unliving. We'll just dip right in. So first off, we got spirits. They're pretty much a pure essence of life energy. Pretty much they are non-physical beings. They are just pure energy, just released non-stop, but powerful enough to continuously produce this energy so they don't just evaporate away. They're also intelligent. The longer the spirit has been around, the more and more intelligent and powerful it will get. They don't grow exponentially, but they can. There's two ways to pretty much become a spirit. If you are powerful enough upon death, you can become one just because your energy force will try to keep you alive, while your body is incapable of doing to that. The other one is through life. If you become too powerful to where your energy cannot my bad. Pretty much if your energy is too much for your body, but your energy can sustain itself, it will give up on the human body and become a energy source on its own. And there's other sorts of processes you can go through this, like scientific, even through other means like powers and other. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of explain them for a second. My bad, guys. Kind of stuttering, distracted by my cat. He's kind of getting into stuff. But there's many sort of spirits. Most of them are like animals or other forms of living beings. You also have your elemental spirits and even like rock spirits, the tree spirit, and things like that. They're all natural. You can create them artificially, but natural is the more preferred way. They're very powerful, if not almost uncontrollable. And they are very rare to find, and if not, they are very hard to find. There are hundreds, if not a few thousand, of spirits throughout the whole world, and many form and many die every day, depending on the type of spirit they are. Next, we got angels, or what I call an angel. The definition of an angel for this is a step closer to God without damaging the human body. I do not know or remember where I heard this or saw it, but I've thought that was a great idea to pretty much establish what these angels will be. They're pretty much an unorthodox science experiment. They're rather brutal, intelligent, and they will kill any life form that stands in their way or that they see, even each other. And they're very unstable within their mind and powers, so just because they can do it doesn't mean they should. And they pretty much go around wreaking havoc amongst the world. There's a very limited number, so once they start appearing, they can be eliminated for sure. They do not reproduce, and they're just literally failed science experiments that have actually proceeded to be extremely powerful as beings. As an angel, they do not have halos. They can fly around with wings and other means of depending on what they do with their bodies, but that kind of gives them the name of it. They do fly around looking lost in a sense, kind of like if an angel was to just kind of like fly down, I guess. The way I view it is it's a perfect term and name for an angel or these things within it. Pretty much, they have a limited number of about 10,000 or so, and they all escaped from a science lab. Alright, so next we got demons, and within another video we'll go into their history, their current history, I guess you can say, modern history, their hierarchy, the way they work, their power composition, and pretty much how powerful and comparatively they are to other things, and the variety and other ideas behind them. I'll make a whole video behind this and probably several more. But for now, demons are pretty much a undead type of thing. They are not zombies, but they are technically dead, but living. Now, gods, in this, there are several standards. By our standards, a god could be several different things, where in this world and universe there are several different steps to becoming a god or other types of gods. And pretty much The definition of a god is actually way different than any of these other four things, which would be considered also being a god. Now, we will go in through another video about this at another time, but for now, we got your human standards, your semi/demigods. I'll explain that in another video. We also have multi-solar beings, which can be counted as gods, and then we have your actual gods, and we'll talk about that on another video. Now, I don't mean to say that as any disrespect to any religion, but something that is all-powerful and very capable of doing godly work are considered gods. And that will be pretty much it for the rest of these living things. And pretty much at the end of that, we will go into more other intro videos after we go into a little bit more detail with these things. Pretty much what I would like to do is go over a little brief information of an idea, cover that whole briefing, go into more in detail with it a little bit, continue along with the rest of what we have to do until everything's fully covered by the basics, and then we'll pretty much go into more details with it all after we have established everything. Then we can go into more details, which I would think would be relatively the easiest way for anyone to have any questions. They can follow along easy. I will most likely make playlists with these videos in the future and make them more organized so you can watch them within categories or other variety of categorizing them. But thank you for watching, and I'll be posting more soon.